Shout out to my nigga Pharaoh. I came with the yeah. The hip-hop police statement after me, cause I'm preaching self-love and self-mastery. Yes, I am. I came to talk about the God in you. Goddess and God's how we gotta move. For sure. When we was the slaves, what the Bible do? Confuse us, no, you can't be high as us. Take away knowledge, it's easy to hide the proof. Fucked up. So much power inside of you. That's right.
Peace and love, family. Peace and love, family. This is Pharaoh Nefertem. Again. Whoops. And we are back at it again with another lecture, with another powerful lecture. Hold on. I need to turn this off. Night mode, do not disturb. With another powerful lecture, another extremely significant presentation of cymatic frequencies. Cymatic frequencies. Again, this is Tall Segment University, where we teach you everything engineering, magic, and health. Yes, because engineering is heka or hekau, which is magic. Yes. And Segment is the goddess or the nurtured of war, disease, and health. So, with that being said, let's get the attitude of gratitude, right? We thank the Creator for giving us the ability to see past manipulation. We are grateful for our lives. We are grateful for love, unconditional love. We are grateful for the ability to grow. We are grateful for the goddesses and gods who are watching over us in this three-dimensional space-time. We give thanks to the earth for providing for us, for allowing us to inhabit her. We are thankful for the sun. We are grateful for the sun, which gives us lights, energy for us to live and thrive. We are grateful to all the ancestors, known and unknown, and to all the ascended masters. We say thank you. We are grateful. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Yes? With that being said, let's get started, family. This is a powerful one. This is a good one. Yes? Going to have some good information. This is the itinerary. Whoops. We got the intro. We're going to talk about the atom. We're going to talk about the electron. We're going to talk about sound healing, Sakem, and Chilel Qigong. Chilel Qigong and Sakem are going to be the ones that you probably don't know about. You probably know what an atom is. You probably know what an electron is. And you probably heard of sound healing. But I'm sure you don't know what Chilel Qigong is. And you may or may not know what Sakem is. And then we're going to give you the references at the end of the websites and the books that this information came from, so that you know I'm not bullshitting. That being said, the intro. My name is Pharaoh Nefertem. I have for those who don't know who I am, I have a Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering. I have a certificate in nutrition from Harvard University, which we all know that Harvard University is a bunch of bullshit. But the only reason why I got it is so that people who are still stuck in the matrix would believe what the fuck I'm saying. Yes. I am a metaphysician, meaning I study metaphysics, things that are beyond physics, like the astral planes or things that are beyond the physical, right? And then I'm an herbalist and energy healer. I'm an herbalist. I've healed people from COVID-19. I've healed myself from asthma, allergies, and eczema. I've helped heal people from colds and flus, of course, which is, it's basically like COVID-19, but, I've healed a lot of people, family. And the energy healing, I am currently studying. I don't want to say studying. I'm currently practicing energy healing on myself so that I can get good at it, and then I can help others with energy healing. Yes, that's enough about me. Let's get started. So a mantra is basically a phrase or a saying that you say with emotion to invoke a universal response, right? This is a mantra I created. Follow along. I am a light being, consciously vibrating in the 3D material plane. By controlling my thoughts and speech, I command the universe. I am a God. You are a God. It is literally written in your DNA. You are a God. God eternal within the body is literally in your DNA code, in your genetic code. Yes? With that being said, you can use this mantra on a daily basis. Or you can create your own mantra, but I highly suggest everybody having some sort of saying or some sort of thought process that they do consistently. It would be better to say it out loud, and if possible, if you know a different language, it's better to say it in a different language, like Hebrew or Arabic or Chinese or something else, because English is a bastardized language and there's no real energy with this language, and they know that, which is why they made it like this. So, next, the atom. An atom is the smallest unit of a pure substance or element that can exist and still retain the properties of the original substance or element. There are three components of it: a proton, a neutron, and an electron. I'm sorry, family. There's a dog barking at me. I'm at the park, and a lot of dogs out here. They're actually about to start dog training. So please excuse the barking if you hear it. So the atom, everything is made up of atoms. Atoms is the smallest unit. It's dumb small. It's dumb small. Now, if you take a look at the atom, the actual picture of an atom, you see that there's protons, neutrons, the nucleus, and the electron. But in between all that, you see space. Black, the chalkboard or whatever is drawn on is space, meaning it's empty space, right? Atoms are 90-something% empty space, right? So if you were to take every person in the world, all 7.5, 7.6, 7.7 billion people in the world, you could fit all of us into a sugar cube. The reason being is because each atom is 90% of space. So to be completely honest, we don't exist physically. We're only a light body. I mean, that's not even technically. We are only a light body. But if you think about it, if atoms are 90% space, then your body is 90% space. All this is an illusion. All this whole world is a illusion. We're like living in the Truman Show, yo. Like, honestly and truly, this is all an illusion. All this matter is not real. It's just space. Next slide. Now, the proton and neutron. A proton is made from 3 quarks, 2 up quarks and a down quark. Lots of gluons and lots of quark-antiquark pairs. Mostly up quarks and down quarks, but also even a few strange quarks. They are all flying around at very high speeds, approaching or at the speed of light, and the whole collection is held together by the strong nuclear force. Neutrons are the same, but with 1 up quark and 2 down quarks. This is by Professor Matt Strausser, who is a theoretical physicist. Now, if you look at the picture, this line might be a little in the way, but if you see this, it has like U's and G's and D's and with lines above it, right? And some of them don't have lines above it. Those are the up quarks, the down quarks, and the gluons. Those are basically anti-matter, if you will. It's smaller than the proton and neutron, and it gives the proton and neutron its charge or lack thereof. Yes. With that being said, next slide. The hell? Oh, I got 2 of the same slide? Next. The electron. Electrons, the tiny objects that inhabit the outskirts of atoms, play the leading role in chemistry, carry electric current across our electrical grid, and inside strokes of lightning. and make up the cathode rays that were used to create the pictures of 20th century television and computer screens. They are the quintessential example of, apparently, elementary particles. So, electrons create this world. Electrons create this world, right? Electrons is light. Electrons vibrate, which means that electrons give off a sound. In chemistry, molecular bonds occur through electrons, through the exchange or release of electrons. I'm gonna show you. If you go back, so here you can see, family. Now it says electrons, and those circles. There's like 3 circles that look like they're orbiting the proton and the neutrons and nucleus. Those circles are called valence levels. No, valence orbitals. No, I want to get the right term. Orbitals. I think it's just orbitals. But the orbitals, and those electrons are going around the atom, right? And say you have 1 hydrogen atom and 2 oxygen atoms, right? The actual electrons is what combines itself to the other atoms and creates a molecule of water, right? Because it's H2O. I'm sorry, 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom is H2O. Excuse me. So that's H2O, right? So that's how that works, right? Now the electrons are also important because remember how I said that there's space in atoms is about 90% of space. Well, the electrons, the way that electrons move is that they jump to different orbitals, which are the rings around, which are the rings around the atom, right? They jump from a lower orbital to the higher orbital, and then they affect another electron that's on a different atom, and that atom, and that electron goes to either higher or lower orbitals, and then it affects another atom that has electrons, and it just keeps doing that over and over and over again. But it does it really quick. It's not like a slow process. It happens quickly. If it happens slowly, our world would be slow as fuck. And the reason why that's important is because that is proof that that is the scientifical, I guess, I'm trying to think of the word. It's a way of showing how you can feel people without them saying anything, or how you can know what they're thinking without them saying anything. That's the feeling. So whenever you give off an energy, like say you have a negative thought, right? And then you feel that feeling. That feeling is your heart creating energy and motion, right? And the energy and motion is generating or causing an electrical surge from your heart, right? And those electrons are causing the effect from atom to atom to atom to atom to atom to atom, and it goes through probably millions of billions of atoms in the atmosphere. And then those who are able to pick it up, because they are aware, they are light conscious, they're conscious, those electrons are going to go towards them, and then they're going to be able to feel what it is that you're feeling, right? And then some of them, like myself, will be able to put it into words, right? It took me a while to be able to put things like that into words. I will always feel it, but it was hard for me to put into words. But yeah, that's how that phenomenon works. Next slide. So sound healing. Sound, vibration, light is at the creation of everything. Literally everything. Even your DNA. And this is the epitome of cymatic frequencies, but I'm gonna get into that in the next slide. This implies that even your DNA structure can be created with sound. and not even implies, it's a fact that your DNA structure can be created with sound. There is a website that provides you, for a fee, of course, because people got to make some money with the hard work that they do, the resonant frequencies of a multitude of pathogens. Please excuse the typo. This information will be very helpful in further studies and practices of energy healing. So this website came across. It basically has a list of hundreds, if not thousands, of different pathogens and their resonant frequencies, and they give you access to them for like $5, $10, $20, etc., etc. But this information is really useful, especially if you're dealing with like a life-threatening dis-ease, right? And say you know the pathogen that is causing this dis-ease. You can go to their website, find the pathogen, find the resonant frequency, and then be able to help heal that person using sound, because now you know the resonant frequency, right? And what I'm gonna talk about what a resonant frequency is in the next slide, because I don't want to give it away right now. The perfect fifth cymatic resonance pattern. As you can see, a specific frequency creates this shape. If you look on the left of the screen, the top left shape, that shape is created with sound. They put like sand or water or different particles or a liquid with some solid in it, and they play sound on it, and it creates that shape. Now that shape is the exact same shape as the DNA double helix, the top down view. It's the same shape. Ain't that something? Right? So now let's move on to the next slide. So sound healing. Each organ in your body, each cell has something called a resonant frequency. This frequency is the vibration that particular body part... Wait, what the fuck did I say? This frequency is the vibration that particular body parts vibrate at when it's healthy. Yeah, that was a whole ass typo. When that vibration goes haywire, you are said to be at dis-ease with that body part, right? So let me see if I can zoom in. Shit, I can't zoom in. Shit. No, nigga, get the fuck away. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in so I can show you guys this, so you can see it. So, as you can see, the sound frequencies for the human body, the description. These resonant frequencies were intentionally created within an electromagnetic field to produce enhanced energetic tones. These tones were created specifically to correlate with each organ or gland in the body using quantum reflex analysis. All sound frequencies are produced naturally using stringed instruments tuned and calibrated to a musical pitch system using A as 432 as a reference pitch, which is great because we all know that 440 hertz is the devil's interval. So now if you look, the kidneys is associated with F, and that's the specific frequency, 85 hertz. Hypothalamus gland, A, 216 hertz. Pituitary gland, G. The thyroid, the heart. You know what I'm saying? The small intestine, large intestine, stomach, adrenal glands. Everything has a resonant frequency. Your brain, a lot of parts of your brain, because there's a lot of fucking parts in your brain. The circulatory system, the lymphatic system, the gonads, reproductive system, the liver, the pancreas, the spleen, adrenal glands, everything. To get into deep sleep, your eyes, right? So I wanted to zoom in on that so that you guys can see that. So it's important to understand that, family, that every part of your body, every organ, every cell, every physical structure, physical a figure in this 3D universe can be created with sound, right? Next slide. So now the standard of music was changed from 432 hertz to 440 hertz. The I think it was A4 that was changed from 432 hertz to 440 hertz. Now, as you can see on the left, 432 hertz is the one on the left. 440 hertz is the one on the right. As you can see, 432 hertz looks beautiful. It looks very gorgeous. It looks like it's supposed to heal something. But if you just change that 8 hertz upward, it looks distorted. It looks like something is bad. Like it looks destructive. And that vibration is what they're playing every single type of music on. Everything you hear on the radio, all the music on YouTube, Spotify, YouTube Music or what have you, is being played on 440 hertz because the A is now at 440 hertz instead of 432 hertz. So that is a visual representation of why it's so important that A be at 432 hertz and not 440 hertz. Yes. See, we're dealing with a evil genius family. Evil geniuses. Because it's a family. Families. So we have to really understand that they are using things that they're using sciences. They're using esoteric sciences that the public doesn't know about. And so one of the reasons why I'm here is to help you see it. Help you see things. Help you see things so that you don't have to go through stupid shit for no fucking reason. Like I did. Next. Now, knowing what you know about resonance and frequencies, it perhaps shouldn't come as a great surprise that a Japanese researcher called Masaru Emoto found that water cells respond differently to different words and even thoughts. In other words, words and thoughts have frequencies that can resonate with water, which is particularly remarkable because humans are mostly made up of water. Now, your thoughts give off a vibration. Your words give off a sound, which is a vibration. That sound and those thoughts are literally affecting you physically because your body is mostly made up of water. So the words that you say is going to create a certain shape in your body. If you're using negative words, if you're thinking negative thoughts, that is literally going to be vibrating in your body, creating a disharmony within your body, just like in the picture that I just showed you in this slide. Like if you say certain words, if you say positive words, it's going to look more like the one on the left. It's going to look beautiful. You're going to feel beautiful. You're going to feel right and exact. And when you say negative shit, you're going to look like the one on the right. You're going to feel distorted. You're going to feel like shit. You're not going to feel good. And we don't want to feel like that. We don't want to look like that. But that's what it looks like in your body. In your body, family. That's what it looks like in your body. We got to get right, fam. We got to get right. Now, Sekem. Sekhmet, my spiritual mother, is the Kemetic nature, goddess, of war, disease, and healing. She is depicted as a woman with the head of a lioness who wore a solar disc or Uraeus on her head. Sekem energy healing is a type of energy healing that uses the universal energy prana or chi or electromagnetic radiation or Sekem, and operates on a quantum level through quantum entanglement between our bioenergetic fields. Quantum entanglement is basically taking a particle that is right next to you and then entangling it with a particle that can be across the universe. But it's not even about making it become entangled. It's already entangled. You just have to access the frequency or the vibration that the entanglement is on. Right? That the entanglement is operating on. So the modern or Western name for this is biofield therapy or energy medicine in China. In China, one such name is Zineng Qigong, right? And if you go to the Harvard website, I've actually put this in a lecture before. I think it was the Herbal Heka lecture. Can't remember off the top of my head. But I talked about biofield therapy where they are able to heal people using energy or sound, right? Let me phrase that. They didn't actually say that they were healing people. They were saying that they can guide you to heal yourself by figuring out which organs is messed up by using biofield therapy. But if they can tell you what's like how it's gonna like what's messed up, then they can fix it using the same method. They're just not going to fix it using the same method because they're going to lose money. Doctors would not be so rich if they cured everybody. Oh, I don't want to say rich. They wouldn't make money if they cured everybody. They wouldn't, because you would be cured. You wouldn't have to go back to them. And that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a healer, right? When I heal people, I'm in the business to heal you so that you don't ever have to see me again. Not only to heal you, but I want to teach you how to heal yourself so that you can not only heal yourself, but then heal your children, heal your family members, heal your loved ones. I don't want to just take your money, bro. I'm not like these doctors. I've met and been in rooms with doctors who are shitty, and you could tell it that, like if you weren't paying attention, then you wouldn't notice it. But if you're paying attention, they're shitty. They only want your money. It's obvious. Not all of them. I've met some good ones. There was this one sister in VA. She was wonderful. She was amazing. She was a great soul. She wanted to help, and she was learning other type of healing modalities besides what she was taught, because she she realized that it was bullshit, right? So next slide. Chilel Qigong. Chilel Qigong. This is what I'm studying currently. I'm currently studying how to do this, and it works. It works. Like it's not like a little work. This shit really works, bro. Like this shit really works. I was doing this, right, a couple days ago, maybe twice. I was doing it on myself, and then within like 45 seconds to a minute, the pain was gone, but it didn't come back, right? It was gone, but it didn't come back. And I was like, damn, that shit worked. I mean, I knew it worked, but it's just different when you do it. You know what I'm saying? So Cymatic Qigong is a life science based on systematic theory. Wow, systematic. Oh, that's how you spell it. That's right. Systematic theory and methods. It outlines the laws of the universe, including those of human life. It explains the relationship between human life activity and the natural world, society, etc. Cymatic Qigong is an open style practice. Chilel Qigong is used by Master Luke Chan, who is my teacher in this healing modality, to introduce Cymatic Qigong to the West. Master Luke Chan coined the phrase love and compassion to describe Cymatic Qigong, excuse me. Now, remember, family, every single thing in this world started from a melanated being. Everything. So, Chilel Qigong came from Sekhmet. It's a version of Sekhmet that was that had a name change and maybe a few different like postures in it, but it's still the premise is the same. You're still using energy to heal, right? You're using the universal cosmic energy. You're using the quantum entanglement of one biofield to another, and you're channeling your energy through that quantum entanglement to help heal the other person's biofield. And then when you heal the other person's biofield, you're able to heal their organs on the inside, because it's all connected, family. It's all connected. Your biofield is connected to your organs. If an organ is messed up, it's going to show up in your biofield. When you heal that part of the biofield, the organ on the inside is going to heal as well. It's a exchange of energy, but it's all the same. Everything comes from Africa. Everything comes from melanated beings, right? So don't get scared about a pentagram, because a pentagram is originally African. A swastika is originally African. I'm trying to think of another symbol. I The upside down pentagram is originally African. It's all originally African, but you have to come to that realization and then take what they took from us and take it back and then reinstill the actual meaning of it, right? Because they took it from us and we got to take that shit back. That being said, next slide. Okay, this video, there are 2 other videos like this, but I only put in one here. This is, when you watch it, it may sound funny the first time you watch it. It may sound funny because some people, I'm including myself in this, don't really listen to a lot of languages other than English. So when people speak other languages, it can sound funny. It induces a chemical reaction in our brain for us to chuckle, right? But that's only because we don't know what the fuck they're saying, and we don't know. We just don't know, right? And so our first instinct is probably to chuckle. But this is an amazing feat. This is an amazing feat. They literally healed this man's tumor with energy and chanting cymatic frequencies. That's what they used to heal this man's cancer. This is all possible, family. Let me play this video.
看到了没有？就是在这个膀胱，下角球的左侧。
It's a little low. So the one on the left is the tumor. That is the tumor, right? It looks kind of large. I'm not sure exactly what that is. But now, if you look on the right, that is also the tumor. But it is a current version of the tumor. It's what's really happening. You hear them chanting? Wa san, wa san, wa san, wa san, wa san. Shishi wa san. They're saying words. They're saying healed, 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 love, healing, you know, things like that. I wrote it down. I don't have it on me. Damn it, I left it in the house. But as you can see, it's starting to disappear. You hear it? They're speeding up. Melly, wah, sa, 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 sa. More intense, getting powerful, more powerful. And in doing so, along with changing the pitch, you're able to heal family. You see that? It's gone. It's fucking gone. It's fucking gone. And they have other videos of this. They have other videos of them doing the same exact fucking thing. And one of the videos is 30 minutes long. They were chanting for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And the cancer still went away. Like, bro. This is not no game, bro. There's some shit there's a lot of shit that they're not telling us. They're not telling us, bro. It's 6:06 p.m. and it's 99 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm in tune with the universe, family. In tune with the universe, family. We're in tune with the universe. And my gas mileage is 123. That's how many more miles I have on my gas tank. Man, we're in tune. We're in tune, fam. This is real. This is not no fake shit. This is real. You can really heal yourself with sound. With sound, dude. Sound. Sound and the right intent. Now, if you notice, they said this in Chinese, or I think it was Chinese. I'm not sure the actual language, but like I said, English is a bastardized language, so the words you say don't have a lot of energy behind them, but other languages do. Like, have you ever been listening to Asian people speak, and it sounds like they're arguing, but they're not really arguing. That's just how it's said in that language. it sounds intense, but it's not necessarily intense all the time. That's just how it works in that language. The English language is bastardized. It sucks. It really does. There's no energy in any of our words. That's why all the vowels, your mouth is open. A, E, I, O, U. And sometimes Y. You feel me? Like it's all open. Your mouth is open. Your tongue never hits the roof of your mouth. You don't make any energetic noises. Like, your mouth doesn't shake to be able to form energetic noises using the English language. You feel me? It's important for us to understand that. It really is. So, like, they will say things like façon, 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 or poisson, 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 meli, 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 shijan, 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 meli, meli, shijan, shijan, li, man, saishu, saishu, saishu. Like that has energy behind it. And what I just said are the actual words that they use. Because like I said, I'm practicing this myself. I'm doing it on myself, and this shit works. It really works, fam. I just want you guys to really, really understand that. This shit really works. Now, this is the end of the video. This is about 45 minutes long, maybe 40 minutes long. Here are some references, right? Professor Matt Strassler, biofield expert. This book, Sechem Energy Healing, Levels 1, 2, and 3 by Silvio Guerrera. That's not how you spell that. I'm sorry. And then Luke Chan Chilel. Chilel, remember? This thing, Chilel. Go to that website. TheDNAfrequencies.com. Go to that website. That's the one that has the resonance frequencies I was telling you about. Check these websites out, bro. Check them out. This is not no, whoops. Sorry. No, this is not no fake shit. This is all real, right? And here are the references to prove them. And with that being said, family, realize that you are a god. You are a god. You are more than what these people paint you as. You are not just black. And to be honest, you are not just white. This DNA that says I am a god isn't everybody's DNA. It's just that some of us have melanin, which allow us to be connected to the cosmos, but everybody is a god in their own right. Everybody is a king in their own universe. Everybody has the power of creation. Gods create. You are a god. You have to really understand that you are not a human being. The human is the 3D aspect. You are the light. You are the consciousness inside of your brain that is seated in your pineal gland, if I'm not mistaken. You are the light. You are the consciousness, which is a part of the all consciousness, the creator of all things. And you're only down here to experience a what it would be like to be in a third dimensional plane. You are God, fam. With that being said, I was gonna say hit the like button and the share button, but this is not YouTube. If you like this video, family, I have other lectures on this website. I have an Herbal Hecker lecture. What's the other lecture that I have? What the hell is that other lecture? I have other lectures on my shit. I do consultations, fam. If you need energy healing online, that's possible because it's all with your imagination. It's all energy. Remember, quantum entanglement, I can have a particle where I am and then have a particle on the other side of the universe. And if I send the right frequency through that, it will get to the other side of the universe instantaneously. So I don't give a fuck where you're at in the world. You can be healed. You can be healed from anywhere in the world, fam. But it all starts with a thought, with the intent, with the ability to know that you are a fucking god. Literally. With that being said, fam, if you need energy healing, on my website, there's a section that says energy healing. Within all the lectures, it says energy healing. I will more than likely have a PDF in there where you would get the PDF and then it will explain to you certain actions that you need to take. And during our session, it may take more than one session, because the first session may have to be a introductory section where you introduce yourself, I introduce myself, you tell me what it is, so we can establish rapport. Because energy healing is not like something that you can kind of do without the other person. It has to be a connect there. There has to be a give and take. You, the student, not the patient. You, the student, has to do some meditation. You have to start doing certain things. And myself, the healer, I have to do those same things with you. And then we come together and then we do the healing. Right? It's a growth. We have to trust each other. We have to, it's a growth. That being said, I've been rambling on. I love you, family. I'm about to go get to my meditation because it's about 6:13 where I'm at. And I need to get this sun in before sun goes down. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pharaoh Nefertem. Hit me up on Instagram, Pharaoh Nefertem. I'm sorry, Pharaoh_Nefertem on Instagram. Go to my website, thenatureshow.co. Get your body butters. Get that energy healing. Or schedule a consultation with me. I love you guys. Peace out.